You didn't really think I was going to make you wait a whole week, did you? Whoa, I thought I told you we'd be back next week, but you're reading the next episode already? They're on to me! I guess you really wanted to know what was going to happen next. Well, anyways, having learned the secret of the Magicite shards, Chocobo and friends kept on journeying to find the rest of them. Oh man, I'm starving. Wow, do you ever stop complaining or wanting something? Now that we've got another mouth to feed, there's less food to go round. Of course we'll get hungry. Now that you mention it, I suppose you're right. I'm talking about you, Big Mouth! Golly, that sounded big. Was that you, Golem? Me rock. Me no eat. Then, who was it? What the... Was that an earthquake or someone's stomach grumbling? Chubby Chocobo. Food. Give me food. Who in cholesterol's name are you? I'm Chubby Chocobo. You got any food I can have? Hey, Chocobo, you'd better watch what you eat if you don't want to end up like Fatso here. I'm sorry, we're hungry too. We just don't have any food on us. Those blue crystals will do. The one I had wasn't bad at all. What? You ate a piece of magicite? Ah! Wow, he's telling the truth. Look, his stomach is glowing. Yes, it glow. In this episode, Golem pretends he's going to summon his persona. Hobbs knobs the goblins! You really did eat it! Oh, my poor stomach. Give me anything. I'm starving. Alright, big guy, let's make a deal. We'll have a racing match now. Huh? Why do we have to race? Because that's the whole purpose of this game, you big dope! Anyway, if we win, we'll take the blue crystal that's in your stomach. Ew, that's not going to be pleasant, whatever way they decide to do that. You want to race now? Seriously? But I'm too hungry for that. Look at it this way. I think you could do with the, exercise. But what if we lose? Then he can eat us all. Say what? Oh, really? But you don't look that tasty. Oh, shut your pie hole. Hey, wait, do you know what you're saying? Don't worry, we'll be fine. We can't possibly lose to that guy. But we don't even know what kind of ability he has. He does have a Magicite shard in him, remember? Oops. Anyway, this place has the magic stones of Reflect. When someone tries to attack you with a magic stone, the spell backfires on them. You can reflect a magic attack by just carrying a stone with you. But each time you reflect magic, it will use up one stone. I can hardly stomach this hunger anymore. I just gotta eat. Let's hurry up and get this race thing over. Man, I should have thought this out more before I made a deal. If we get beaten, we will get eaten. Okay, ordinarily this is the easiest race so far for me to finish within the time limit, but I've been having some really lousy luck with getting hit with a lot of attack magic. Well, anyway, bad or good luck aside, things are starting to get a little more balanced. Reflect is here to further dilute the pool of nasty attack spells, not to mention the fact that if you can pick up a few Reflect stones, it'll reflect some magic attacks for you, which can be very helpful. What's not helping balance things out any is Chubby Chocobo's ability, Receive. When the gauge fills up, he'll receive the next magic spell he gets hit with. And this even goes so far as, if 3 Thunderstones are used to cast Thundaga, he'll get 3 magic stones. Because Thundaga hits everyone, Thundaga will nail you, then Chubby Chocobo's Receive will kick in, and he'll use Thundaga 2, nailing you again, which has happened to me. For this race, I recommend taking the Black Magician or the White Mage, because there's a part of the track that will slow you down if you're not floating. Even though I style myself after the Black Mage with my name and all, I'm gonna take the White Mage because she has about the same speed, still has the float status like he does, and also has better handling, I think. Now, we hit the maximum capacity for racers in the previous race. So this time around, someone is going to be sitting things out. Yeah, you can have one of them, whatever. In this case, it looks like it was the Black Mage, which that can kind of help things, because he has Magic Plus or whatever, which kind of doesn't help anything with the balance of getting hit with a bunch of spells. If you're lucky, Goblin will be the one sitting things out so you don't have to deal with Mug. The time limit, by the way, for this race, as I forgot to mention it, is 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Even though you can have a sort of auto-reflect just by carrying a magic stone, you can use it up to get a very short-lived temporary reflect status. But if Goblin's trying to steal from you, then a temporary reflect status is better than no reflect status, don't you think? Now there's actually a little gap we're jumping right here. You would never notice it unless you actually fall down it. If you just happen to get hit with attack magic at just the right time, or if you're minied a whole bunch so that you're going really slow, then you're going to fall down that gap. If that happens, then your chances of finishing this race within the time limit are probably gone. This is not a hard... This is one of the... I don't know. I feel like this race is probably easier to win, even as far as normal gameplay, than maybe a couple of the previous ones. And as far as the 100-point time limit, it usually is easier for me, but as I have said, I've been having lousy luck today. Looks like this is finally my time, though. Hooray! Victory! I was too weak from starvation to put up a fight. The crystal fragment in your stomach sure has a wonderful ability. It really took us by surprise. But it doesn't take away my hunger, so it's no good. Anyway, cough up your crystal as you promised, Buster. Cough up your crystal? You want him to throw it up or something? Ugh. I hate to say this, but my stomach has been acting up a bit lately, so it won't come out for a while. So I'll just have to go along with you guys while you wait for it to pop out. And what's more, it looks like I'll get to eat lots of different foods if I travel with you. Oh, blimey, now we's gonna have another big mouth to feed. I hope we don't starve to death cause of this here bottomless pit. Now, let's give a big welcome to our new buddy here. Did you really just say that, Mog? Are you feeling alright? Oh, come on, you know me. I'm always warm-hearted and friendly. Besides, if we feed him lots of food, that magicite shard will have to come out of there eventually. It's kinda disgusting, but if I wash it enough, it should be okay. I hope. So come along now, Chubby Chocobo. Don't be shy. Let's continue our fantastic voyage together. Oh, goody gumdrops. But wait, haven't you forgotten the food deal? What food deal? You know, to eat. Oh no, you don't mean... That's right. You really want to eat us? Eat you? Ugh, no. Don't you have breadcrumbs to scatter on the road so you don't lose your way? Of course we don't! We're not Hansel and Gretel, you know! I always liked how Chocobo looks and it has a Hansel. And I liked how they just turned both of them into Hansel and Gretel there. Let's leave our friends here before they have a grim ending. The brothers Grimm.